thoughts. All humans think. And we have this tendency to maybe take our thoughts and our thinking a little too seriously, as if it's reality, as if it's really what's happening, as if it's what we need to do, where really it isn't. The same goes for emotions. The best way of dealing with thoughts and emotions as well might well be the way one does it in meditation, just all the time. The idea being that something pops into your head or into your body somehow. Observe it, pay attention to what it is, notice it. Then potentially, if you find it useful or interesting, you might do something about it. But just because you think something, just because something pops up, doesn't mean you need to do anything about it. And it doesn't mean it's the truth. It certainly doesn't mean it's the truth. Most of the thoughts that pop into most people's heads are repetitive junk and fragments of things that don't really mean very much. Sometimes it does mean something. Human thinking is responsible for many great accomplishments of humans, but that's because they have been carefully chosen and filtered. Even what we call logical thinking is really not much more than a series of thoughts popping into your head that you find quite satisfying in their sequence and in their coherence. So, just notice what happens. The part that's you is not really the thoughts or the emotions. That's not you. It's just things that appear in your body, in your space, in your head somehow. The part that's more you is the attention that you give it, the consciousness, the flashlight that's shining on whatever it is that pops up. And that's also the only part you're really in control of, or that potentially you could be in control of. You can control what you pay attention to. You have some kind of control over what you respond to, the choices you made based on that. But the actual thoughts that pop up, they're probably not under your control. You don't really know where they come from. The feelings in your body, they might or might not be useful. Even your intuition. Maybe by long time experience with your thoughts and emotions and intuitions and so forth, you might have learned what you can rely on. Like you might have learned that if you have a feeling about somebody else, you have a certain empathy, which is useful to understand other people or help other people. Or you might find out that a certain group of thoughts and emotions are not very helpful, that they're mostly junk that sort of get in the way. So don't take it too seriously. Examine your thoughts, be aware of which part is you, and allow all these thoughts to just come by, pop up, flow through you. Notice them, but don't take them as reality. Don't just act on them, and most likely you will act more sanely and pleasantly in your own life.